Hi, my name is Dave and welcome to my Solidity Basics series. Here I will guide you through the fundamentals that you need to become a blockchain developer. At the end of this series, you will be able to understand how Solidity works and you will be ready to move on and learn more advanced topics to code smart contracts. So you can find all the videos on Skillshare and I left a link in the description. Please like and subscribe so more people can find those videos and start their blockchain development journey. Hi and welcome to lesson 6. Today we're going to talk about enumerated lists and we'll see how we can use them to create applications that keep track of statuses. So an enumerated list simply restricts how many states a variable can have. So in today's example, we'll plan to create an app that keeps track of doors or of a door. So we can keep track of the door to see if it's open or closed and associated to the blockchain. So the syntax for enumerated list starts with the keyword enum, followed by the name that we want to give to this variable. So we'll have the name, and then we'll have a list of the available conditions or statuses between brackets. So we'll have one status. We can plan one status and then another status, and so on. And this means that the variables that we call associated to this enumerated list can only have these two statuses that we have selected. So let's start with the contract. We'll start with the usual contract and we can call it enum. And let's start putting down the first variable, which we're going to create, as we mentioned, an enumerated list to keep track of a door. So we can create an enumerated list called enum. With enum, we can call it door condition. And a convention is to use the capital initial for enumerated list, door condition. And then between brackets, we'll put the two statuses. So the first status that we're going to have available is closed, if the door is closed, and open, if the door is open. And the enumerated list, or at least the declaration, doesn't need the semicolon at the end. So if you get used to put semicolons, then you might get an error, which is easy to solve. Now, after that, we can create variables that we can use associated to this enumerated list that we made. So we'll start creating a door variable and we can just call it, we'll start calling it the enumerated list door condition and then space and the name that we want to use for the variable. In this case, we can call it door. Let me just change this. We can call it door. We can do multiple things. We can create another one for a window if we want to keep track of a window as well, for example. So now we need to have ways to associate this door variable with one of the conditions that we have stated. So we create a function for that. And the function will start with the usual keyword function and we'll call it open door. We don't have to pass any parameter through the open door. And we'll make it public so we can access it from outside. Okay, so here's how we change the status of the door or the variable. We'll do, the name, the variable name equal door condition, which is the name of the enumerated list, dot one of the statuses. So in this case, we can do dot open. And this is how this function will modify whatever state is in right now to open. And we can do the same thing for having a function that declares it as closed. So we have function, this one we can call it close door. This is public as well. And it will be the same thing. Door equal door condition dot closed. Perfect. So now we have these two functions that allow us to change the condition of the door or whatever variable that you're keeping track of. Now, how do we know what the current condition is? Well, guess what? We'll have to create a function for that. Solidity is a lot of functions, so we can do a function called getCondition. Condition is going to be public. This one we can write it down as view, since it's going to read something of the blockchain. It's going to read what this is doing. And it's going to return something as well. So what is it going to return? This one is going to return the enumerated list. So it's going to return the condition here. So we can put that it's going to return the door condition type of variable. And the text of the function is simply going to return the door, which means return whatever condition this variable is in. So right now, we don't know, we don't have a way to know which condition is the standard, right? We could do it as a constructor. So